in the pages of time, a melody sweet, a perfect rhyme. The world may turn and the years may fade, but I'll keep every promise that we've made. From the first hello to the last goodbye, you're the only star in my midnight sky.
It's a journey with no end in sight, just a steady flame in the dark of a night.
It's an endless love story written in the song. You're the missing piece that makes me whole. Beyond the horizon where the sun meets the sea, it's an endless love story for you and for me. Yeah, forever you and me.
In every whisper, in every breath, a bond that's stronger than life or death.
We've climbed the mountains, we've crossed the plains, and shared the sunshine and braved the rain.
Your hand in mine is all that I need to follow the path where our heartbeats lead.
No final chapter, no ending page. Our love will outlive every passing age. It never ends. It's an endless love story written in the soul. You're the missing piece that makes me whole. Beyond the horizon where the sun meets the sea, it's an endless love story for you and for me. Page after page, day after day, our endless love story. It wasn't like a thunderclap or sudden summer rain. It was more like a morning mist washing out the pain. A quiet step upon the stairs, a whisper in the hall. I didn't even notice that I began to fall. Day by day and bit by bit, the walls began to move, falling into a rhythm I didn't have to prove. Like a feather on the breeze, floating down to earth, I'm finding what this feeling is finally worth. I'm falling softly for you without a single sound. I'm losing my gravity, but I'm deep end. I used to fear the blue, but everything feels different now that I'm with you. There's no rush to the finish, no race we have to win, just the slow, sweet music of letting someone in. In the silence of the evening, in the golden afternoon, I'm leaning into you like a perfect little tune.
No more fighting the current, no more holding my breath. I'm letting go of the shadows and everything else.
I'm letting myself go.
I'm falling softly for you without a single sound. I'm losing my gravity, but I'm finally found. No crash, no burn, just a gentle place to land. Safe within the borders of your open hand, falling softly for you. Step by step, softly, slowly, falling for you.
The room still smells like your perfume, but you're gone like smoke into the moon. I keep your hoodie by my bed just to feel your ghost inside my chest. The city sleeps, the lights are dead, but your voice keeps screaming in my head. Every text I never sent turns into tears and cigarettes. I tried to drown you out with noise, but silence sounds too much like us. Now every heartbeat breaks apart like shattered glass inside my lungs. It's 3 a.m. in my head, and I'm still lying where you left, talking to the ceiling again, wishing your name could bring me rest. But every memory cuts deep, like your shadow stitched in me. You moved on, but I'm still there at 3 a.m. losing it. I replay every little fight, wonder where we lost the light. Maybe love was just too young, maybe I was not enough. Your picture fades inside my phone, but somehow I still feel alone. And every stranger passing by has pieces of your eyes tonight. I keep pretending I'm okay while my heart rots underneath. You said forever with a smile, now forever doesn't mean a thing. It's 3 a.m. in my head, and I'm still lying where you left, talking to the ceiling again, wishing your name could bring me rest. But every memory cuts deep, like your shadow stitched in me. You moved on, but I'm still there at 3 a.m. losing it. If love was real, why does it hurt this long? Why do I still hear your song every time the rain falls down? And if you ever miss me too, do you cry the way I do? Or am I just a broken scene from a story you outgrew? It's 3 a.m. in my head, and your goodbye won't let me sleep. I'm holding on to what is dead, while you're somewhere finding peace. And maybe one day I'll forget the way your fingers felt in mine. But tonight your memory survives, like a knife at closing time. It's 3 a.m. in my head, and you're still alive inside my mind. I'm walking through the ruins of the life we made, watching every memory start to bleach and fade. You left your keys, but you took the light. Now I'm just a shadow in the middle of the night. I try to breathe, but the air feels thin, like a losing battle underneath my skin. They say it's better to have loved and lost, but they never tell you what the healing costs. I'm staring at the pieces on the floor. I don't even know who I am anymore. It's just a broken heart, but it feels like a riot. It's the loudest sound in the middle of the quiet. A million little shrapnel wounds inside my chest, a heavy kind of hollow that won't let me rest. Yeah. It's just a broken heart, just a common thing, but I can't feel the sun, and I can't feel the spring. Check my phone, habit is a dangerous game. I'm still looking for a notification with your name, but the screen stays black and the room stays cold. Everything we promised is getting bought and sold. I'm a ghost in this house, I'm a stranger in this bed, trying to unhear every word you ever said. Maybe it'll scar, maybe it'll bleed out, maybe I'll forget what we were ever about. But right now the cracks are all I can see, the structural failure of you and me. It's just a broken heart, but it feels like a riot. It's the loudest sound in the middle of the quiet. A million little shrapnels inside my chest, a heavy kind of hollow, it won't let me rest. Yeah, it's just a broken heart. Pick up the pieces one by one, until the damage is finally just broken. You touch my soul without a warning, like moonlight falling through the storm. In darkest parts I try to hide, you made them feel alive tonight. Your voice still lingers in my veins, soft as fire, sweet as pain. And even after all this time, I still get lost inside your eyes. Some people love just for a moment, but you became my atmosphere. Now every breath without you feels like drowning in thin air. This deep affection still lives beneath my skin, like a scar that keeps on glowing long after love has ended. And no matter where I go, a part of me still holds you close, because hearts don't simply break when they love this deeply. I still remember midnight drives, your hand resting gently over mine. The city lights blurred into gold, while we promised we'd grow old, but forever turned into goodbye. And now your memory haunts my nights, and every quiet moment hurts, 'cause losing you changed my world. I tried to love somebody new, but nobody feels like you. Some connections burn so deep, they never truly leave. This deep affection still echoes through my chest, like unfinished conversations that never got to rest. And every song I try to sing still carries traces of your wings, 'cause once a soul is touched this way, it never fades complete. Maybe love like ours was too intense to survive, but I'd still choose your heart, even if it ruined mine. So this deep affection will stay with me forever, a beautiful disaster. I'll spend my life remembering, and even when the stars grow dim and time erases where we've been, one truth will still remain: I loved you deeper than words could explain. I deleted all our photographs, but somehow you still come right back. In empty rooms and quiet streets, in every song with broken beats. I cleared your number from my phone, still memorize it when I'm alone. Funny how the mind won't lose what the heart still holds on to. I tried replacing every memory with smoke, neon, and city dreams, but no matter what I do, every version of me leads to you. How do I delete you when you're written in my veins? How do I erase us without erasing all the pain? I can wipe your name away, burn the text and throw the blame, but every night my soul breaks through, trying not to love you. Your sweater still hangs by the door, like you might walk in once more. And I still sleep on half the bed, like losing you messed with my head. Everyone says just move on, like broken hearts can be undone. But healing feels so incomplete when your ghost still breathes in me. I block your page, I hide your songs, pretend that I've already gone. But every silence pulls me back to everything we used to have. How do I delete you from the corners of my mind, when every little piece of us still survives inside? I tried drowning in the dark, tried pretending I'm not scarred, but every scar still spells the truth. I never stopped loving you. Maybe some people never leave, even after they're gone. Maybe heartbreak is just love with nowhere to belong. So I'll never delete you, even if it tears me apart, because losing every trace of you would mean deleting my own heart. And maybe someday I'll heal enough to finally say goodbye. Tonight your memory still lives behind these tired eyes. I stopped checking my phone at night, stopped reading our last goodbye, deleted pictures one by one, like somehow that could undo us. I walk through crowds with empty eyes, think I'm okay 1,000 times, but every silence hits too hard, like your echo living in my scars. I became a stranger to myself, trying to survive without your help. Now every feeling feels numb and cold, like my soul already let go. I'm ghosting my own heart tonight, running from the pain I can't outrun, turning off every light inside, pretending I no longer need your love. But every road leads back to you, every dream bleeds black and blue. I disappeared to stay alive, now I'm just a ghost inside my mind. You left your sweater in my car, and somehow that still breaks me hard. The scent is fading day by day, just like the version of me you saved. I hear you laughing random songs, and suddenly the night feels long. People say that healing comes, but mine still hurts beneath my lungs. I built walls so I won't drown, but loneliness still drags me down. And every time I close my eyes, I see your shadow passing by. I'm ghosting my own heart tonight, trying to kill the hope inside, blocking memories one beneath my skin. Weight all goes in you was losing myself too. Now I don't know who I am without your hands to hold on to. So I'll ghost my own heart tonight, hide every feeling out of sight, smile while I slowly fall apart, like breaking is some kind of art. And if you ever think of me at 3 AM when you can't sleep, just know the boy you used to love still dies a little every week. The TV's flickering in shades of grey. I'm watching hours simply drift away. Your name pops up, a ghost upon the screen, but I don't feel the sting or what it means. I've pulled the plug, I've disconnected the wires. I'm standing in the ash of all our fires. The city's screaming just outside my door, but I don't hear the chaos anymore. I found the button tucked inside my chest and pressed it down to give my soul a rest. I've got my heart on you. Yeah, the volume's zero. I'm not the villain and I'm not the hero. Just a silent movie playing in the dark, waiting for a beat, waiting for a spark. But for now, it's quiet, finally still. If the silence doesn't save me, nothing will. Yeah, my heart's on you. I see you talking, but I can't hear a word. It's like a song that I have never heard. The I'm sorry's and the please to stay, they're just white noise that I've washed away. I'm living in the static, in the blur. Forget the person that we used to be or were. Maybe one day I'll turn it back up high and let the thunder roll across my sky. But the noise of losing you is just too loud. I'd rather be a ghost inside a cloud. No more frequency, no more pain, just the rhythm of the falling rain. I've got my heart on mute. Yeah, the volume's zero. I'm not the villain and I'm not the hero. Just a silent movie playing in the dark, waiting for a beat, waiting for a spark. But for now, it's quiet, finally still. If the silence doesn't save me, nothing will. Can't hear the breaking, can't feel the aching. Just peace in the static, just me in the quiet. Heart on you. The apartment's quiet after midnight. The side of the bed feels cold tonight. There's a cracked glass by the sink, and thoughts of you I shouldn't think. Your laughter still hangs in the air like smoke that never disappears. I touch the scars you left behind, invisible but burning every night. We were music once before the silence. Now every note just sounds like violence, and every promise slowly fell apart like someone tearing through my heart. My heartstrings are unraveling, every piece of me is caving in. You pulled away so beautifully while I stayed drowning in the memories. And now I'm dancing with your ghost again, spinning circles in my head, trying to hold what's gone forever while my soul comes undone together. I still replay your final words like broken records that still hurt. You said sometimes love fades away, but mine still bleeds every day. Your picture flickers on my screen, a life that's no longer mine to keep. And every stranger passing by feels like another goodbye tonight. I built these walls to stop the bleeding, but loneliness still finds a reason to whisper softly in the dark that you were always my favorite part. My heartstrings are unraveling like old melodies dissolving. You moved on like nothing broke while I still choke on all the smoke. And every night I lose myself inside the hell of someone else. A love too deep to ever save, a wound time never takes away. If I could hear your voice once more, would it heal me or destroy? Because loving you became the saddest thing I ever enjoyed. Now my heartstrings keep unraveling, slowly falling silently, and every tear becomes a song for someone who's already gone. But even when the lights grow dim and all the memories start to end, a part of me will always stay tangled in your name forever. I'm staring at the ceiling, tracing cracks along the wall, waiting for a phone call that I know you won't install. You painted us a picture with colors made of gold, but the canvas started peeling and the truth is getting cold. You said you'd be my anchor when the tide was getting high, but you were just the shadow in the corner of my eye. And I'm tired of the maybes and the I'll be there soon. Now I'm dancing with a ghost underneath the lonely moon. Hollow promises heavy in my chest. I gave you all my rhythm, but you failed the simple test. You're a master of the forever till the morning light appears. Now I'm drowning in the echoes of 1,000 wasted years. Yeah, you're just hollow promises, echoes in the dark. Your felt like velvet, but it wore down into glass. Shattered on the pavement, watching every moment pass. I kept the fire burning while you let the rain come in. How do I start over when I've lost beneath my skin? The house is full of silence where your laughter used to live. I've got nothing left to borrow, and I've got nothing left to give. Don't come back with flowers when you're the one who let them die. Don't look me in the spirit with that same old pretty lie. The bridge is burned to ashes, the smoke is in the air. I finally found the courage to see you were never there. Just words without a soul, just a heart without a home. You swore you'd never leave, but here I am alone, hollow. The world starts moving before I open my eyes. The sun starts climbing through the morning skies. I have 1,000 paths that I could take, and 1,000,000 choices that I have to make. But before the coffee, before the light is through, the very first thing I do is think of you. It's not a habit, it's not just a phase. It's a constant fire that started to blaze. I choose you every day, in the calm and the storm. Love isn't just a feeling that comes and goes. It's a steady river that forever flows. When things get heavy, and the road is long. You're the only reason that I'm staying strong. I see the future in the way you smile, and I'd walk with you for every single mile. I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign. I'm just so grateful that you're finally mine. I'll choose you forever. I choose you every day, in the calm and the storm. I choose you every day to keep my spirit warm through the highs and the lows. Whatever comes our way, my heart makes a promise, and I choose you every day. Today, tomorrow, and every day after that, I choose you. Guess you're doing fine without me then. I stared too long at that green light, like maybe you'll come back tonight. Our old chat buried in my phone, 1,000 words that now feel cold. I scroll through memories at 2 a.m., trying to find where we lost ourselves. You stop replying line by line, but somehow I still wait every night for one small sign you still care, even though you're never there. You're just last seen online, while I'm losing sleep and losing my mind, reading old messages like they're alive, trying to keep us from dying inside. And every tag pin disappears, like promises we made last year. Now all that's left of you and I is your last scene online. I muted songs we used to play, still hear your voice inside my brain. Your laugh still echoes through my room, like a ghost I can't remove. Everyone says just move on, like love can vanish and be gone. But hearts don't heal with one goodbye. Sometimes they break their whole damn life. I keep checking one more time, like maybe fate will change tonight. But silence keeps answering me with everything you'll never be. You're just last seen online, a fading shadow in blue light. I'm talking to Now you're always last seen online, but never really here beside me. I still replay your voice at night, like it could bring my soul some peace. Someday this pain might fade, like old texts that time erased. But tonight your ghost still shines, in that little green light. Your profile picture changed again. Guess you're doing fine without me then. I stared too long at that green light, like maybe you'll come back tonight. Our old chat buried in my phone, 1,000 words that now feel cold. I scroll through memories at 2 a.m., trying to find where we lost ourselves. You stop replying line by line, but somehow I still wait every night for one small sign you still care, even though you're never there. You're just last seen online, while I'm losing sleep and losing my mind, reading old messages like they're alive, trying to keep us from dying inside. And every time that disappears, like promises we made last year. Now all that's left of you and I is your last seen online. I muted songs we used to play, still hear your voice inside my brain. Your laugh still echoes through my room, like a ghost I can't remove. Everyone says just move on, like love can vanish and be gone. But hearts don't heal with one goodbye, sometimes they break their whole damn life. I keep checking one more time, like maybe fate will change tonight. The silence keeps answering me, if everything you'll never be. You're just last seen online, a fading shadow in blue light. I'm talking to a memory now, while you're with somebody else somehow. And every notification hurts, because I wish your name came first. Now all that's left of our old life is your last seen online. Maybe I loved you too deeply, maybe you left too easily, maybe we were never meant to stay, just another modern heartbreak. Now you're always last seen online, but never really here beside me. I still replay your voice at night, like it could bring my soul some peace. And someday this pain might fade, like old texts that time erased. But tonight your ghost still shines, The world outside is fading to a gray, but in this room, colors start to play. I trace the lines, the map upon your hand. The only place I ever wanna land. Shadows dancing on the bedroom wall. With you I'm never afraid to fall. Wrapped in your love, like a velvet night, holding me close, keeping out the light. Heartbeat to heartbeat, rip it in slow. Nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. Wrapped in your love, like a velvet night, holding me close, keeping out the light. Heartbeat to heartbeat, rip it in slow. Nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. Wrapped in your love. Seasons change, the winds may blow cold, but I've got a fire that'll never grow old. Safe in the circle of your arms. Wrapped in your love, like a velvet night, holding me close, keeping out the light. Heartbeat to heartbeat, real thick and slow. Nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. Wrapped in your love, like a velvet night, holding me close, keeping out the light. Heartbeat to heartbeat, real thick and slow. Nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. Wrapped in your love. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm still drinking coffee from your favorite crack mug, looking for a feeling, looking for a shrug. The closet's half empty, but the air is still full of the gravity of us and the way you used to pull. I talk to the walls just to hear a human voice, but they only echo back that I never had a choice. It's a different kind of quiet when you're not around. The silence is a mountain, a heavy, solid sound. I'm retracing our steps on the cold city street, searching for the ghost of the heart I used to be. Lost love, like a signal in the rain, trying to find the beauty in the middle of the pain. You're a map without a destination, a book without an end. How do I love you? How do I unfriend? Yeah, it's just a lost love, drifting in the dark, searching for the ember, searching for the spark. Your scent is on my sweater, but it's fading every day. Like everything about us is starting to decay. I saw you in a dream, you were reaching for my hand. but I woke up to the reality I couldn't quite withstand. The world keeps moving, the sun still wants to rise, but I'm stuck in the moment. I looked into your eyes for the last time. I don't wanna find somebody new, I just want the version of the world that had you. But the doors are all locked and the windows are blurred, and goodbye was the very last thing that I heard. Lost love, like a signal in the rain, trying to find the beauty in the middle of the pain. You're a map without a destination, a book without an end. How do I love you? How do I unfriend? Yeah, it's just a lost in the city, lost in a crowd. The name is a whisper, it's getting too loud. Lost love. Pixel hearts and blurry nights, cheap headphones and city lights. We were young inside the screen, trying to become something real between late replies and tired eyes. You hiding pain behind your smile. I memorized your typing dots like they were all the hope I got. We look perfect from afar, like a photograph with hidden scars. Too much distance, too much noise, two broken kids pretending love was enough. Now our love's in low res, fading slowly in my head. Every memory distorted, every promise underfed. I still zoom into the past, trying to make your shadow last. The closer that I get, the more I lose what we once had. Your voice still glitches in my mind, like an old tape stuck in time. And every song we used to play sounds colder every single day. You moved on to clearer skies while I replay old goodbyes, trying to fix a broken frame that never really saved our names. Maybe love was never meant to survive through disconnect. Maybe we were just two souls buffering until but you were already disappearing. Now our love's in low rest, barely breathing in my head, but I keep holding on to pixels like they still mean something yet. And maybe one day I'll erase all the colors of your face, but tonight your memory remains frozen in a broken frame. Love in low. I've searched the world for a hidden sign, a map to lead me to something divine. I looked at the stars, I looked at the sea, but the truth was always right in front of me. I don't need a diamond or a golden prize. I see all the magic right there in your eyes.
Music starts to build, adding rich cello and violin.
It's a language that I finally learned, the only fire that has ever burned. I see the love in your eyes, like a morning light, breaking the darkness, and in the night, every promise is kept, every dream is true. When I see the reflection of me inside you, love in your eyes. No words are needed, no stories to tell. You cast a shadow, you cast a spell. In a crowded room or a lonely place, I find my peace in the lines of your face. It's the safest harbor that I've ever known. A million feelings in a look of your looking back from you.
I see it
Streetlights melting through the rain. Another night, another ache. Your name still burns across my phone, but I pretend I don't feel alone. Empty bottles on the floor. Hearts don't break slow anymore. You left like smoke without a sound. Now silence is the loudest thing around. And every stranger has your face. Every song repeats your name. I try to run, but pain runs faster. Love became my favorite disaster. We're just a midnight blur, two souls that couldn't work. You disappeared into the dark and took the best parts of my heart. Now I drive through neon lights, try to survive the night, but every road just leads to you. Like I've got nothing left to lose. Still wear the chain you gave, like memories I cannot break. People say that time can heal, but time just taught me how to feel. The mirror shows a tired man, still bleeding where your touch once landed. I laugh with friends, I fake a smile, but grief still waits when I'm alone a while. I hate the way I still believe you might come back eventually. Even after all the damage, my heart still calls your name instead. We're just a midnight love, too lost to see on earth. You vanished like a dying star and left me drowning in the dark. Now every dream turns into smoke, every promise slowly broken. Every part of me still burns for someone who will never return. Maybe in another life we survived instead of died. Maybe there we got it right and never had to say goodbye. Now you're just a midnight blur, a shadow that still softly hurts. But even if the world moves on, my soul still sings your broken song. So if you hear me in your dreams somewhere beyond these city streets, just know I loved you more than words before you became my midnight blur. I wandered through the shadows in a world so cold and gray. Looking for a reason to find my way through the day. I didn't know what was missing or what I was meant to see, until the moment you smiled and changed everything for me. It's like the sun finally broke through the rain, and all the world started calling your name. My heart found you in the silence of the night. My heart found you and turned on all the light. Now every beat I take is a The city lights are flickering outside the window pane. The world is rushing by us like shadows in the rain. But in this quiet corner, the clocks have all gone still. There's a space within this moment that only you can fill. No more phone calls, no more noise to hear, just the music of your breathing while I hold you near. The stars are watching from the velvet sky as the rest of the world goes drifting by. It's only you tonight in the glow of the moon, the only melody, the only perfect tune. I've left the heavy weight of yesterday behind with only you tonight, and a peace of mind. Only you tonight. Yeah, it's only you. I see a different person in the softness of the light, a soul that's brave and beautiful, shining through the night. Every word you whisper is a treasure I will keep, while the city and the neighbors are falling fast asleep. I don't need the fancy parties or the crowded floor in this tiny little universe. I couldn't ask for more. Forget the shadows, forget the gray. We'll keep the rest of the world away. Just you and me. It's only you tonight, with the glow of the moon, the only melody, the only perfect tune. I've left the heavy weight of yesterday behind with only you tonight, and a peace of mind. Only you tonight. The world can wait in the morning light, but it's only you tonight. Another night, another screen glow, watching your name like I don't know. But every click just pulls me deeper into memories I should have buried. Your new pictures cut like knives, smiling like I never existed in your life. And I keep scrolling through the hurt, like pain is all that I deserve. I should've let go long ago, but loneliness won't lose control. So I refresh the page again, just to reopen wounds I never meant. The fresh and pain, over and over again, watching your life move on while mine still ends at 3 a.m. Every update feels like rain falling through my broken veins, and every smile you fake like it goes somehow. Friends tell me don't look back, but love isn't that easy to detach. Some hearts stay trapped in yesterday, even when the colors fade away. I know your world no longer needs me, still I search for signs secretly, like maybe one small thing will show you haven't fully let me go. Refreshing pain, like a habit in my brain. Every notification burns, like your goodbye said my name. And I hate the way I still care when you're no longer there. But heartbreak turns people into addicts for memories they can't repair. Maybe healing starts when I stop searching for you, but tonight I'm too weak to stop reliving the truth. Refreshing pain, one last time again, hoping somehow you'll come back, even though I know you won't in the end. And maybe someday I'll escape this endless loop inside my veins, but tonight I'm still awake. Refreshing pain. They say that time is a lens that's supposed to blur the edges of the person that you once were. But my memory's a traitor, it's a cruel machine, capturing the moments in between. I can see the way the light hit your eyes right before you uttered those pixelated lies. No grain, no static, no soft focus glow, just the rawest footage of the day you let go. I'm zooming in on the cracks in your voice while I'm left here standing with no other choice. Now I'm living with these scars in HD, every jagged edge is burning clear as can be. No resolution for the pain in my chest, just a 4K nightmare that won't let me rest. I see the hurt in high definition, a masterpiece of my own demolition. Yeah, I'm wearing these scars in HD. I can count the tears before they even hit the floor. I can see the shadow as you walked out the door. Every frame is frozen, every color is too bright, the saturation's bleeding through the middle of the night. I try to lower the contrast, try to fade to black, but there's no undo button to bring my spirit back. I wish my mind was an old VHS, tangled and grainy, a beautiful mess. I'd record over us with a different view, and a thing to lose this sharp image of you. But the signal is strong and the picture is deep, it's the last thing I see before I fall asleep. Now I'm living with these scars in HD, every jagged in HD. Every morning starts the same, coffee cold and pouring rain. I reach for my phone half asleep, still hoping there's a text from you for me. The sunlight barely hits my room. Without you everything feels blue, and every little thing I do somehow always leads to you. I try to write a different story, try to heal and move along, but every page inside my heart still sings your song. Every thought starts with your name, every road leads back again. No matter how far I run, you're the shadow I become. And every night before I sleep, you're the last thing haunting me. Guess some people never change when their whole world starts with your name. With your name. Your sweater's still beside my chair, like you might suddenly appear. I know it sounds insane somehow, but losing you still hurts right now. Friends say time will make it fade, but memories don't die that way. Some love stay inside your bones even after someone's gone. I keep replaying the little moments, your laugh, your touch, your eyes, like broken films inside my mind that never say goodbye. Every thought starts with your name, like fire running through my veins. And every song I try to write turns into you every night. I swear I try to let you go, but your ghost still feels like home. Guess forever doesn't change when my whole heart starts with your name. Maybe in another life we survived instead of died. Maybe there you still hold me under midnight city lights. And maybe somewhere deep inside you still think of me sometimes, the way I do every night. Now every dream starts with your name and ends with me awake again, holding on to fading flames that only leave behind the pain. But even if the stars all fall and time erases every scar, one truth will still remain. My heart began with your name. I've traveled roads that had no name, in a world where everyone felt the same. I was a wanderer, lost at sea, looking for where I was meant to be. Then I found the spark within your eyes, a quiet place where the eagle flies. The noise of the world just fades away when you tell me that it's all okay, because you are my home, my shelter from the storm. Where the cold winds blow, you keep me safe and warm. I don't need the gold heart.